Welcome to Katsari Yoga Prenatal and this Goddess Flow Pregnancy Yoga sequence to glow up your energy and make you feel like the pregnant goddess you are. Begin standing with your feet a comfortable distance apart and parallel, heel behind the widest part of the foot. Inhale and shrug your shoulders right up to your ears. Exhale them down your back. Repeat a couple more times, connecting your movement and your mind with your breath. Settle your shoulders down your back and bring your hands onto your hips, circling your hips in a clockwise direction. Move in an intuitive and flowing way. So you might be bending the knees, shifting the weight from foot to foot, making the circles small or big. Connect your mind with your pelvic floor and notice any sensations of engagement there. You might release your arms down by your sides. Feel the movement flowing through your entire body. It's okay to sway the arms, sway the shoulders a little bit too. Face and jaw are relaxed. Circle a few more times in this direction. And then changing directions and circle the other way. These movements help bring mobility into your hips and lower back, as well as relieve tension from these areas. During your pregnancy, you might have noticed your outer hips becoming quite sore and achy. When you're pregnant and the hormone relaxin starts to soften the ligaments in your pelvis, the muscles around the hips become very tight to compensate. So it's really nice to do these movements to stretch them out and boost circulation. If lying on your side at night gives you achy outer hips, then this practice is perfect for first thing in the morning. We're transitioning here into some figure of 8 movements. Don't worry too much about this movement. Just think about creating a figure of 8 with the pelvis. Make it nice and free, make it nice and flowing. Keep your face and jaw relaxed. Move intuitively. Tracing a figure of 8 shape is calming for the mind and nervous system, so great for reducing anxiety and a wonderful practice for labour. When you're ready, change the direction of your figures of 8. Now this might not feel as natural this way. The more you practice, the smoother it will feel. And as always, keep your mind connected with the sensations that you feel, the muscles you feel stretching, the muscles you feel working. Can you feel different areas of your pelvic floor working here maybe? The circles and figures of 8 of the pelvis are amazing all through pregnancy to help guide your baby into optimal fetal position for birth. That is with the head down. And these movements are super for early labour to help guide the baby into optimal fetal position and keep it there throughout the birth process. Come back to centre, and now we'll do some energizing side stretches, inhaling, reaching one arm up and over, and exhale it back down by your side. Inhaling up and exhaling the arm down, coming back to centre. Continue with your breath. Inhale, reach up and over. Exhale, drop your arm down. Inhale, reach up and over. Exhale, back to center. Reaching your arm up like this helps to stretch the chest muscles and increase lung capacity. And if you breathe in at the same time, then it's helping to expand and stretch the chest muscles a little bit more, improving their flexibility so that you can take in deeper breaths in general, which is perfect as the baby grows bigger and takes up some space in your rib cage. These movements help you to breathe better. Make this the last round and come back to center. Have your feet a comfortable distance apart and raise your arms up to shoulder height. Circle your hips. See if you can make these circles nice and large. Observe the changing stretches you feel, the sensations of shifting energy. Begin to circle in a figure of 8 movement. Enjoy how this movement feels flowing through your body. Flow back into circles for the hips. Breath flowing naturally. Change directions with the circles. Feet are grounded. Face and jaw relaxed. Enjoy this sensuous movement as you transition to figures of 8. All your awareness with the sensations in your pelvic floor, your hips and lower back. Back to big circles again. Fingertips energized, changing stretches throughout your body. Circles softly slowing down, maybe becoming a little smaller as you come to center and stop. Spread your feet a little wider than hip distance apart. Feet parallel, and inhale and sink down into a squat. Exhale back to standing. Working with the breath, inhaling, sitting down into your squat, and exhale to stand. As you sink down into the squat, your knees don't overshoot the toes, so you're sitting your bottom back. Knees stay aligned with the lines between second and third toes, so knees not rolling in or out. Inhaling down, exhaling up. Strengthening your back, strengthening your legs, a strong goddess. One more and we'll expand upon this movement. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, bring palms to touch. Exhale, sink all the way down in a deep squat. Bring your hands to the floor and inhale your bottom in the air, but keep your knees bent so your lower back stays flat. Bring hands to your hips and exhale, hinge at the hips up to standing. And again, inhale, arms around and up, palms to touch. Exhale, sinking down. Hands to the floor, inhale, bottom in the air, flat lower back. Hands to the hips, exhaling all the way up. Inhale, arms around and up. Exhale, sinking down, and your feet might turn out a little bit. When you put your bottom up in the air, parallel the feet again. Exhale, hinging up. Inhale, sweeping arms up. So we're exhaling, sinking down. Hands to the floor, parallel the feet. Inhale, bottom in the air in your forward bend. Hands to the hips, exhale all the way up to standing. Inhale, arms around and up. Exhale, sinking down. Toes might turn out to the sides a little there. Adjust the feet back to parallel. Keep flowing with your breath, a full body movement. It's so energizing. Inhale, bottom in the air, and this is a great hamstring stretch. Hands to the hips, exhale to standing, strong back. Energizing, deep breath in. Exhale into your squat, and again inhaling, bottom in the air. Feel the goddess within you, strong for yourself, strong for your baby. This is really strengthening your legs, your whole body. So we're going to do another pose which strengthens the legs. Heel toe the feet out. Toes point out to the sides. Sink your bottom down in goddess pose. Inhale, bring your arms up, palms up to the sky, and exhale, palms to touch. Continue with the breath. Strong legs. Inhale, imagine holding 2 trays. Exhale, palms to touch. Come up to standing. Well done. Parallel your feet and hinge forward at your hips. Let your knees bend so your lower back remains flat. Shift your weight to the right as you bend deeply through your knee. Your right heel can lift. Left arm reaches up and left leg is extended out into half squat pose. A lovely open twist as you roll that left shoulder back. Ground your left hand and shift your weight over to the left side so you're squatting through the left leg. It's okay for heel to lift. And right leg extends out. Rolling your right shoulder back as you reach up towards the sky. Place your hand down, come back into your forward fold with wide legs. Bring hands to your hips, lift your pelvic floor and maybe deepen through your knees a bit as you hinge all the way up to standing. Heel toe your feet in towards each other, and again have your feet parallel, about hip distance apart. Enjoy a few pelvic tilts here, noticing the changing curves of the spine as you tip your pelvis forwards and backwards. Inhale, tip your pelvis forward, sink deeply through the knees, and exhale, scoop as if your pelvis were an ice cream scoop, digging ice cream out the tub. And again, inhaling, sitting down, exhaling, scooping. Notice how this movement will naturally activate your pelvic floor. You'll feel those muscles engaging, and this is amazing training to keep your pelvic floor strong. Last round here, then come back to a gentle tilting forward and backward of the pelvis till you come to center. Widen your feet slightly, keep them parallel, and sit your bottom down into chair pose. Hands can remain on the hips or bring them out in front of you, palms facing towards each other as if you were holding a big golden sun. Chair pose, so energizing, so strengthening for that beautiful, strong goddess that you are. Rise up to standing. Widen your feet a little more. They can have toes turning out to the side. Inhale, arms around and up. Exhale, sink down into your squat. Place your hands on the floor. Inhale, press your bottom into the air, keeping knees bent so that back remains flat. Bring your hands onto your hips. Draw your tummy in, lift the pelvic floor. Exhale, hinge up at the hips. Well done. Thank you for joining me, you beautiful goddess. Namaste. Head over to katsarayoga.com where you'll find my prenatal yoga studio, a collection of pregnancy yoga classes of varying lengths to focus on different needs your body may have during pregnancy.